Also spoke out on an issue that threatened to temporarily derail the Liberal campaign. It had to do with an awkward television interview Dion gave last night. The Conservatives tried to use the incident against the Liberal leader, but Dion called the Prime Minister's response a low-class attack. CTV's Graham Richardson has the details.
It was uncomfortable to watch Stéphane Dion asking to restart questions in an interview with CTV Atlantic.
We need to start again. I'm sorry, if I was the Prime Minister, starting when?
Liberals were given the impression these portions of the interview would not air. But later, CTV News decided the entire interview was newsworthy. Dion says he couldn't understand or hear the question clearly.
It was clear that I was unsure at what time I would become Prime Minister in the scenario of your colleague. I asked for a clarification. It was legitimate.
Liberals were also very critical of Stephen Harper for pouncing on the issue.
It was to not miss an opportunity to come with a low-blow attack against his main opponent. This man has no class and he has no plan.
Suggesting Conservatives were making fun of Dion's struggle with English.
If I were in the Liberal shoes today, I would be trying to spin this any way I could to avoid people actually watching the interview and seeing what Mr. Dion's answer is.
And there was a strong negative reaction from the public. CTV was deluged with calls and messages.
I know, I didn't feel it was very professional of the newscast to actually broadcast that part.
Jean Chrétien referred to the controversy in his speech tonight.
To put up with the meanest, the dirtiest, and the most personal attack. And that happened not later than last night again.
The Liberals have been trying to tamp down this controversy as quickly as possible, and they're hoping the public uproar over the use of the tape will help them do that. Graham Richardson, CTV News, Toronto.
Before we take a quick break, one last look at a day in a week investors are glad to see over. Here's a glance at some